consider some of the criticisms of the organisation and its founder. By the way, the hashtag for tonight is just Assange, if you want to tweet. Now, despite receiving a long list of international awards for journalism and human rights, including one of this country's most prestigious awards for journalism, the Walkley Award for Outstanding Contribution to Journalism, WikiLeaks and its founder are for some an anathema. The financial blockade of WikiLeaks has been enforced now for about 2.5 years, the same amount of time that Julian Assange has been detained without charge. He's been in the Ecuadorian Embassy for almost a year now, afraid that if he's extradited to Sweden, he would be held until the US was ready to prosecute him. Despite confirmation by the US Attorney General and more recently by a spokesperson of the Department of Justice for the Eastern District of Virginia that a criminal investigation and grand jury probe into WikiLeaks is ongoing, the Australian government is dismissive of it. Julian Assange's government is adamant that he is trying to evade the consequences of serious sexual allegations. Yet, the Chief Justice of Sweden's highest court seemed baffled himself as to why the Swedish prosecutor hasn't interviewed Assange in London. A UK spy agency recently released to Assange some of their own records of comments about his case. It seems that agency staff, who are presumably trained to interpret such matters, believe that Assange has been framed. And whilst the agency, of course, has rushed to assure us that it is not their official view, it's disturbing and reinforces the dangerous situation that the WikiLeaks publisher finds himself in. A couple of months ago, I spent several days at the Ecuadorian Embassy to see how Julian Assange is coping. I found someone intensely engaged in work, supported by a small team of highly intelligent, highly articulate, highly skilled, committed, courageous staff. Assange said he feels relatively safe where he is, and the warmth and generosity and support of the Ecuadorians, the ambassador, the consul, the staff, was palpable. There seems to be a constant stream of people from around the world visiting him on the hour. Journalists, newspaper editors, stars, filmmakers, writers and supporters. My visit was a couple of weeks before WikiLeaks released a large number of documents and the amazing search engine that they've been working on that gives unprecedented public access to an archive that will help us understand history. Indeed, it will help inform the historical record. Now, to help us understand the WikiLeaks phenomenon, who better than our first panel speaker, Robert Manne. Robert retired last year as Professor of Politics at La Trobe University. He's presently a Vice-Chancellor's Fellow, and he is convener of this program, Ideas and Society. Julian Assange recommended Manne's 2011 article on WikiLeaks to his followers worldwide on Twitter, causing a brief meltdown of the monthly's website. Manne.
Thanks very much. I should have said how delighted I am that you were able to come down for this event and how much I've admired your work for a very long time. Thank you very much. What I'm going to do is present in 15 minutes something which I think is not at all well understood, which is the basic political